there was an instance where Tyler, also from Africa, she experienced some backlash because she was saying like in Africa, black people are referred as colored, but in America, that's not what it is. Have you experienced any backlash with your name? What up, world? What up, world? We back for another episode of Infinite Vibes. Let's clap it up.
You ain't got to tell me to clap it up no more.
Yes, sir. I'm Moran, the man. DJ Blxckie. What's happening? How you feeling, Queen?
Blxckie checking in. It's Infinite and it's here.
It's here, man.
Yeah,
how you good? You in a good space?
Yes.
That's
I feel
good.
really good. How about you?
Oh, man, I'm good, sis. I'm blessed, highly favored, got water. And somebody came all the way from the other side of the water, come kick it with us, man.
South Africa.
Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself to the people, Kane?
Yo, what's going on? I'm coming in with Blxckie, Somyama, the man, the hottest. Oh, yeah, I'm the man too. You see, you're the man.
I'm the man, yeah.
You love me hanging.
Yes, sir. All the way from Durban, South Africa. What's going on? You guys good?
Durban, South Africa.
He got on the Wesley Snipes shades, you know what I'm saying? The whole Nino Brown effect.
Some light.
Yeah.
I love it. How you feeling out here? You fresh off the plane from a whole nother country. So how you feel?
I'm good, man. Atlanta's like one of my favorite places out here in America. I've been here a few times. And the vibes is right. I make the right music out here. So yeah, I'm feeling good. Weather's nice, you know.
That's what's up.
Dope vibes, yeah.
That's good.
What have you gotten into since you've been here, man?
Damn, not too much. We did studio. I think we did some other, places to like talk at and, say who I am or whatever. But yeah, not much. I'm not here to do too much, but main thing is just studio. Get the work
handle
in.
Business.
Yeah.
That's right.
Make the music, yeah.
Don't get Atlanta'd. That's what we tell people.
Don't get what?
Atlanta'd.
What does that mean?
People come to Atlanta and they're here from one thing, but they leave doing the other.
Oh, crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Just you come to Atlanta, you see all this black beauty, you see Chicken Wing, American Deli and Magic City, and folks get caught up.
I can see that. I can see something like that happening. But yeah, I feel like I'm focused.
That's some real shit.
Yeah. Get caught up. Don't get Atlanta, boy.
Might get. They be scamming
I've
out here too.
Yeah.
I never heard about being Atlanta. Nah, that's the first time.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure, man. So you from what country are you from again?
South Africa.
So okay, you're
Durban.
from Durban. Okay,
Yeah.
South Africa. So we've never been over there, and we see how the Afrobeats wave is taking over. We see how Africa has just been hella lit for the past 5 to 7, maybe even 10 years at this point.
Yep.
So talk to us about just life for you in Africa. Like, what was your childhood like?
So I grew up in a place called Durban, South Africa. Place called Sydenham Heights. Sydenham Heights is mainly mixed race people. And then, I don't know how my people got situated there, but that's where I grew up. Weird area, like anyone from Durban, in the comments or whatever, will let you know. It's a weird one, but I was fortunate enough to get like a academic scholarship to a dope high school, so I wasn't really, in the streets like that or doing anything.
They got trenches over there?
They got
streets in the trenches?
Yeah, it's.
Are we asking?
That's what I'm saying. They'll tell you. They let you know. But I mean, I'm not gonna go like in depth with it because I wasn't really like that. But I know my surrounding area. You know what I mean. So I was able to, get out of that, go to high school, and get nice opportunities. And then I feel like that was a dope segue into just me making music and getting myself to where I am now.
That part.
So your introduction to music was your schooling opportunities?
Yeah. I think mainly like in the beginning, like obviously, the people that I grew up with listen to music. I had a neighbor that had Fruity Loops when I was like very young. We used to play around with it or whatever, but I only got serious when I got to high school when they had like the facilities, had like a dope film academy. I used to hit the studio a lot and just like chill out and figure out. I think at the time I was using Logic.
Everybody started with Logic.
Oh yeah, Logic, yeah.
I started with Fruity Loops. Never switched, but then Logic is like, man, so many people that started with Logic. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean that's what was available, and then I feel like that's where I, sort of figured out, okay, I could actually make this work. But, at the time I wasn't really deep into it. I was just into my books and stuff because obviously I'm there for a reason. So I was like, okay, let me not lose this and just carry on, being into the books and stuff. And then, went on to do university. ended up doing like a social science degree, and I majored in anthropology and psychology.
Okay.
Wow, that's fire, man.
Yeah.
So you're into like the mental.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like super into it. I was like, man, I gotta do something. Like, I'm not gonna.
You just had to get a degree.
You know what I mean?
Was your parents tough on you with that?
Yeah, for sure. Because it's
Okay.
like, yeah, you went to high school on an academic scholarship. The only way is this way. You know what I mean? So
Right.
I didn't
What was that conversation like? You know, letting your parents know that you about to be an artist.
So I didn't actually finish the degree, because of COVID. You know, the lockdown happened and everything was put on pause. And then that's where I took the opportunity. Like, as soon as they were about to announce the lockdown, because I feel like everyone knew that, like, you know, they're about to close everything or whatever. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna go from Durban to Joburg. Joburg is like the hub. That's like where all the business happens. That's where all the major opportunities are in terms of just celebrities or any offices in South Africa. Yeah. So yeah, I went there, linked up with like my friend 808 Sally, which is a producer. Some other friends also who are artists. I think the SoundCloud era was big at the time, so that's where we were dropping. But yeah, the whole time we were just in this one house making music, dropping like every week, and that's when I kind of like honed in on my skill. Feel like the consistency of what we were doing and the practice of it just made it better, and you know, I didn't end up going back to school. Yeah,
that is incredible.
It'd be like that.
It's wild how, you know, we from different continents. You know, we all black, but we all from different continents, but we can all literally relate to what you just said.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you was in school, one of your homies made the beats.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Don't know how we heard this story.
It's
like,
it's a very
crazy.
generic story, but yeah, I think the gist of it is like, you know, any sort of consistency in anything is gonna work out well in the end, you know? Yeah.
That's incredible.
Excuse me.
No COVID.
Nope. I just need some water. But it's fine. We can wait till
I
later.
put my mouth on this.
You didn't?
Yeah, I didn't.
Oh, you so
Yeah, I put my
sweet.
mouth
This
on
your
it.
minerals, right?
Yeah. I put my
Let
mouth
me
on
taste it.
Yeah, go ahead. So during the process of being an artist, you had to find yourself, right? So what was that process like? Because, you know, I'm pretty sure your first song you put out didn't get 1 million views.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's like a understatement, really. Like, I wasn't really making music to drop it when I first started. It was just like for me and my friends. But yeah, I feel like finding my craft and finding myself wasn't that hard. I feel like there was like a lot of different artists that I was listening to that, you know, listening to them and seeing what they do could, you know, help me get into my spot. As I said at the time, it was a SoundCloud era, so, you know, all the X's of the world, the Trippie Reds, the Ski Mask, and whatever was happening at that time, I think around 2016, 2017. Yeah, that's where I like started learning, okay, cool, this, you know, could work. But most of it, I was just looking at it like, yo, like they're connecting with their fans so well, like the thing that they're doing is getting them on stages and stuff like that. I was like, okay, you know, it's not bad. I'd like to do that too. But obviously I'm on the other side of the world, so I had to sort of like make my own way. Obviously the first few songs, you know, if I don't even know, but if you had to hear them, like it would sound like them a little bit. But then, you know, I started putting in vernac and, you know, using my language, using my culture, and I think that's what sort of made it pop off.
Do you come from like a different tribe?
Yeah, I'm Zulu. I speak Zulu.
So you able to incorporate that into the music?
Yeah,
oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Can we get an example of the Zulu?
Yes.
I don't know what you want
like to just quote a 2-bar from a hook or a 4-bar from a hook, something like that.
Oh, from a
where you use your language.
Oh, okay, cool. Let me think.
From a song that you already know.
Okay. I get that cash on me. I need more. I know they hit on me. I'm like, Lord, Kateli take on my psycho. So that was like,
ooh.
No beat. This sounded amazing.
Right,
no beat. Look at Africa, man. Damn it, man. Coming from the motherland, damn it.
Little light thing.
That's why they music global.
Exactly,
like that shit different.
No beat at all.
Yeah, so that's from a song called Big Time Slapper. That's like,
now I gotta listen to the song.
I mean, yeah, you could, but yeah, it's one of the first songs that sort of like blew up for me, you know, during 2020, the lockdown time. And yeah, that bar is basically me saying that I'm tired of Durban, I'm going to Joburg. That's basically it.
So that was literally your transition, like, So you're pretty vulnerable with your music. You talk about stories you've been through and everything.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like to make it too deep or whatever, because obviously, you know, I explained that like the era that I was listening to they were more about like turning up and like, you know, mosh pits or whatever. Yeah, so that's where I learned most of it. But you know, sometimes I get in depth with it. But yeah, most of it is just like very surface, very fun loving vibes. Yeah.
What is the biggest misconception being an African artist? Like, what do people, when they first meet you, like, what do they think that every African artist is like that y'all haven't come in? But it's not true. Like,
damn, I don't know. What's the main about artists in general?
Yeah, like you being an African artist, being from Africa, right?
Yeah.
The continent, you probably encounter people thinking about you a certain way.
Yeah.
But you really are not that way. They just think, oh, this is what African artists are like, or this is so. Like when we go to, like we're America coming to Africa, they think we're like different based on what they saw on TV. And
for sure. I think probably the type of music. There's a lot of different genres in Africa. You know, I make mainly hip hop and R&B, but then you know a lot of people, if I introduce to them, they probably think like I make like afro, like I'm a piano, which is big right now. Yeah, probably that's the main thing as an artist. But just as a person in general, they think like, yeah, South Africa, we move around with like wild animals in the streets and stuff. I think that's the general thing. But yeah, you know, I feel like there's different parts of South Africa, there's different parts of America too, that you could, you know, see animals walking around or whatever. So yeah,
it's like, you know, y'all got what, you know, in America we got alligators and shit.
I mean, you know, but it's just the media and how they sort of portray it. And that's okay too. Like I'm not like mad at that. You don't have much control over it.
Absolutely,
that's true.
Yeah. How have you been able to adjust from, you know, taking your fans and coming over here and trying to get more fans, trying to grow more globally? Like, how have you been able to adjust to that?
I feel like the time that I'm coming up in is dope. You know, because a lot of the kids on the internet, so like the reach is already dope from the beginning. Like anyone can start making music now and have a fan that's, you know, from the other side of the planet, you know what I mean? Just because that's how algorithms work, that's how, you know, whatever works. So, you know, I feel like it's a dope time for anyone to venture out and see what's going on, you know, outside of their home. It's not that hard, really. I think it's just being there. I think that's what I was explaining, like, before we started, like, it's all good and well, like seeing the stats and being like, yo, like people in LA are messing with me or whatever. But until you get there,
you see it,
you know, you're not really like that, you know. So it's hard in a way because you have to get there, you know, there's resources and stuff that you need to actually get to those places. But, you know, once you figure that out and just keep doing it consistently, it can work. I mean, that's what I'm doing now. I don't know if it's gonna work or whatever, but I feel like
you got 1 million followers, bro. Like shit. You know what you mean? What you talking about?
Y'all putting in that work.
It'll work. I feel like it'll work. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
So what is something that's important to you as you was independent, but now you're signed? What is something that you're gonna keep with you as a signed artist that you really master as an independent artist? Like what is it that's gonna enhance you?
I think the connections to the fans for sure. The people that I was looking up to when I started had very like strong connections with their fans. Like just having different platforms with groups and stuff where you can speak to them and let them know what type of moves you're on or whatever. I feel like if you're like propelled into a position where you like sign with a major like very quick, like you sort of lose that connection. But as an independent artist, you're like kind of forced to be like, okay, cool. You know, these 5 people that I'm seeing, I need to like make sure that they feel like they part of my community or whatever. And then, you know, it grows. And you know, I've never lost that. I stay on my phone a lot. I don't know if it's a good thing or bad thing, but I stay on my phone a lot, speak to them, you know, make sure they know what I'm doing. And yeah, I'm gonna keep that going forward.
You reply to all the DMs, the comments.
Not exactly. But
them DMs get tricky, don't it?
It get a bit hectic. But I mean, like in terms of like if I have like a Discord chat or something like that, and that's where I'm active on, and I know that the people that are there know that it's a Blxckie chat, so they're just gonna speak about everything Blxckie, and then I can reply to that. But like,
I love it.
You know, normal DMs and stuff. Nah, not exactly.
I feel you.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
So I'm curious, because I saw that there was an instance where Tyler, also from Africa, she experienced some backlash because she was saying like in Africa, black people are referred as colored, but in America, that's not what it is. Have you experienced any backlash with your name?
Well, first with that thing, I don't think she was saying that. She was saying like that's the. So I said, in Sydenham Heights, I grew up in a place with it's predominantly mixed race people. So mixed race people in South Africa are colored people,
right?
And then there's black people and white people and Indian people or whatever.
Oh, they call biracial people colored people. Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying.
So Tyler is a colored person in South Africa, but obviously when she gets here, she can't expect people to call her that. So the next thing that people will probably call her when she lands here is black, you know what I mean? So I think that's what she was trying to explain. It's a weird one for her, but she's trying to navigate through it, and I think she's doing it well. But the
way you just described it was actually perfect. It's literally like biracial, colored, black is black.
Yeah.
Over here, biracial people are black people.
Yeah,
black.
Yeah. I've read that's why
you black.
That's the thing. Like I don't know how it got to that point, but she just has to keep explaining it or whatever, and that's the level she's at, But with me, with my name, I don't know. I don't think it's that crazy. Like Blxckie is not like a mad name. I guess maybe if I get to that level, we'll see how it goes. But like, I don't think it's that crazy of a name. I'm black. Like it's whatever.
What's your dream collaborations when it comes to any artist? It don't have to just be like from where you from, but do you have any dream collaborations?
Dream collaborations.
Is Tyler on that list?
Yeah,
she's fire.
She's fire. Tyler is fire.
She is hard. I really like her.
Yeah, she's fire. Definitely in the chats, trying to make something work with her. But yeah, Party Next Door, I'm a big fan of him. That'll be a dope one.
I hear that.
Let's see, who else? Rema, he's dope, from Nigeria.
He's dope.
Yeah, I think those are the ones I'm looking at right now. Yeah.
Okay, that's
good. Because even like with some of the influence that you talked about, I mean, you said Rema,
Tyler, yeah.
But you did bring up Trippie Redd.
You know
what I'm saying? Like you didn't say Blxckie, Burna Boy.
I mean, there's a lot of people. Like as I said, like I won't say I did my research, but like I'm a fan of like the culture in general. So even in Atlanta. One of the reasons I like it is because a lot of the music I was listening to is from here. So like even right now, like I'm messing with Hard Rock's fire, OMBP's fire, Sa Baby's fire.
You listening to Sa Baby?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Sa Baby, man. Yeah, we still listening to Sa Baby in 2024. We sure are. I was listening to Purple Ape the other day, damn it.
You know what I mean? Even that new one he got out is fire too. Like like I mess with it, so I don't even know where this conversation's.
It's cool, bro.
It's cool. But yeah, those are like it's not just those people I want to work with, like the Party Next Doors or whatever. But like top of the list is them. But if I could get in with anyone coming up here in Atlanta too, that's just vibes. Yeah. I'm just here to do the work, as I said.
Yeah. And even with that list, it's like you said, Sa Baby. You could have said 21 Savage, but like saying Sa Baby lets us know, like, wow, like you're really entrenched.
Yeah. I'm tapped in. Like I'm trying to find out what's going on.
Yeah,
for sure.
So
there is an Afrobeat scene out here. Have you been to like Rocksteady? Yeah,
I think I have been to Rocksteady. I've been to Bomber Tuesdays.
Oh, yeah, that's DJ Cash, man.
Yeah, shout out to Cash.
They got some really dope Afro scenes out here.
Yeah.
Even I like Rum Punch. I don't know if that's considered Afro, but it's like an outdoor fun, huh?
Is that like a spot? Like
it's a spot. Yeah, it's a spot. If you ever, it's the Believe Hall over there, Rap Dep. Yeah. So like they be lit from literally day party to the night. Like it's like the whole day. Yeah. Y'all know how to party. Like y'all be outside.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tap in for sure. Like Cash is my guy, so we're gonna see how we make that work.
That's what's up.
Well, if you tap in with Cash, that's definitely gonna happen.
Yeah, for sure.
So what are some other goals you want to do, man? Like you want to go diamond, you want to sell out that big arena.
Yeah.
What you want, man? What you want out of this?
There's a stadium in Durban that was built for the 2010 FIFA World Cup. It's called the Moses Mabhida Stadium. It's fire. Like I wanna fill up that spot. But yeah, just in general, I'm trying to grow the fan base, you know, trying to make sure my name is cemented out here in America and around the world, you know, as much as possible. Get the tours going, you know what I'm saying? Get the features going, whatever. But right. I think, yeah, that's one of my main goals right now is probably doing that stadium back home. Yeah.
That's a blessing.
For sure. Fire. That's fire, man. Nah, that's incredible, man.
You got our support because you got it. You giving good vibes. I can't wait to hear more of your music.
Thank you.
Yeah, we going to support you.
Absolutely, man. You definitely have our support. I mean, it's always like one thing that we do love about this show when we do interviews, like when we get to talk to artists that are like about to take off, because it's like even with you, a big reason why we said yes, it's kind of familiar to us because we got the chance to interview Fireboy before he popped.
Oh yeah.
It was like literally we interviewed Fireboy and like a month later he was out.
He's gone.
Yeah. Never see him again. Never see Fireboy again ever. So it's like to see like what you're doing, to see that you're kind of sort of going down the same path, not trying to compare you to him. It's pretty incredible.
Yeah, fire. Nah, but I'll be back though, you know.
All right, it's on record. It's on record.
I said it.
When you blow up, you gonna come right back.
I have to come back. Like as I said, bro, Atlanta's fire. Like
that's what's up.
You know, whatever happens, I'm always gonna come back and chill out. You know, if that's anything, you know. So yeah, definitely a good time to talk again.
Can't wait, bro. Yep. Well, hey man. Well, you know, it's 2024. What else can we expect from you this year, King?
So yeah, I got a EP coming out. It's called See You Soon. It's gonna come with a lot of stuff around it, you know, whatever, merch, tours, whatever's happening around that. There's a single too. But yeah, just the main thing is, you know, Blxckie's here. Blxckie's here to do the work. Blxckie's here to tap in with anyone that's, you know, trying to work or whatever. Yeah, man, that's basically it.
Dope,
okay.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's dope, man. Well, in closing, King, one thing we always like to do is encourage our guests to just provide positive words of affirmation, man. So what is some advice that Blxckie can provide to the people, man?
What can Blxckie say? I think the main thing I always like to preach is consistency, bro. Like, if you're consistent and you practice what you're doing almost daily, if not daily, then, you know, there's only one way it can go, and that's to the top, you know what I mean? That's how it works with anything, music, whatever type of field you're in. Like, if you're going to do it every day and you put that work in, and, you know, there's only one way it can go. Yeah.
Dope.
For sure.
Nah, that's facts.
Wise words from a dope soul. Please go ahead and give our listeners your social media. Let them know how to get in contact with you, King.
Blxckie, some y'all with a man, the hottest, the greatest, Blxckie everywhere. You know what I mean? Instagram, TikTok, Apple, Spotify, I don't know, Tumblrs, whatever you're on. You know, I'm out there for sure.
Absolutely.
That
man.
part.
Thank you for coming to the show, man.
Appreciate you guys, man.
Infinite Vibes, Miranda, man, Top Flow, Blx, and Blxckie is in the building. Shout out to Africa. Shout out to the motherland. Keep pumping them out. Keep pumping them out.
Let's go.
Let's get it.
That was really great. Thank you so much.
Shout out, bro, man.
Appreciate you.
This is super